Okay, great. So let us see a short video about Google Developer Student Club.
Google Developer Student Clubs train hundreds of thousands of university student developers globally while having fun getting to know other students at their school. Google selects students with strong leadership skills from across the globe once a year to start a club on their campus. Leads believe knowledge is power and that technology can do extraordinary things for the world. They take on the responsibility to help students learn and empower each other to solve real problems around them. Students can participate in the annual Solution Challenge by Google developers to solve for one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Join us in building a global community for students in technology.
I think I have faced some technical issues, and yep, let me start again. And let me share my screen and show you the presentation which we have prepared for you. And great. Can you just confirm if my screen is visible or not? The presentation screen.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yes, fine. So, yes, let us start now. And as you all know, like today's event name is OnBoard 25. This is basically for the students which are in the batch like 25. And yeah, so we are going to tell everything about our club and we do and what are the our future plans. So you can participate. And coming to our next slide, we have our faculty advisor with us. He is Dr. Deepak Kumar Kole sir. He is the professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department. He has joined today with us. And if in case you are wondering that who am I, so I am the lead of the Google Developer Student Club, JGEC. My name is Niloy Shikdar, and you can definitely connect with me on LinkedIn, Twitter, and other platforms. Great. So let me just discuss about today's agenda. What we are going to discuss today. Today's agenda is basically first we are going to tell you all about GDSC. What exactly is GDSC and what are the perks you are going to get after joining GDSC. And we are going to hear some words from our teachers, and they have joined today with us. And then we are going to also going to like meet with our whole team, and we have several domains for the whole club, and you are also going to explore what are those different domains and what are the activities you can do in these domains. And then we have a fun quiz for all of you. You can participate in that quiz, and we are going to know who is the like quiz master from you. And we're also going to see how you can actually join GDSC and you can participate in the activities. And last but not the least, we are going to announce the quiz winner, and let us see who will be the king of the quiz. Great. Fine. So let me first start about what is exactly GDSC, what are the impact of GDSC, and the perks of joining the community, and what are the plans we have in our pocket for the whole year. And coming to the point that what exactly is GDSC, I think all have like uh, got a small idea about the GDSC after watching that video. So again, let me explain what exactly is GDSC. The full form of GDSC is Google Developer Student Club. This is a club where the developers from different domains, from amateur to expert, can share their skills and ideas and solve real life problems. That means we have no boundaries. Like This is not just for the computer science and information technology or the EC branch students. People can participate from different domains, different branches, in fact, from different regions. So, yep, that's it. And we are also going to see what are the activities. So, we'll discuss it again. And this is a community where you can fun while doing something that can have an impact on society. As uh, I can see, I can tell that as 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 an engineer, what is the main motive of us? Our main motive should be solve the problems which society currently facing. So that should be our main goal, right? As an engineer, and in our club, in our Google Developer Student Club, we basically focus on that particular thing, how we can solve the real world problems which the society is currently facing or the world is currently facing using some tools and technologies. There are several technologies: AI, machine learning, web, mobile apps, and other things. So we're going to see how you can solve that particular problem using some kind of technologies. And also, you are going to get a peer-to-peer environment for everyone to gain and share. That means uh, you will learn with your batchmate or with your senior. That means you will get guidance from your seniors or the experts or from your batchmates. So there will be like a healthy competitive environment for all of you. And we basically build solutions for local businesses and their communities. That means uh, there are some local communities and other local businesses in our society, right? So they basically face some kind of problems. If I discuss about our market, or uh, we are going to discuss more about the problems, and we are going to solve all of them using some technologies. And we are also going to discuss those technologies later. uh, it will allow everyone to learn, grow, and connect with each other. And what is the impact of GDSC? So if I talk about GDSC, GDSC is a global stamp. That means all of the students from all over the world can participate in Google Developer Student Club. There is no restrictions for like this is only for India, this is only for US. So there are several GDSCs across all over world. In India, we have 350 GDSCs, and GDSCs are basically located in colleges. That means in our college, Jalpaiguri Government Engineering College, we have a GDSC. And the annual GDC challenge hosted by Google invites students to solve for one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. That means we have a kind of a big hackathon, which is namely the solution challenge. And GDSC invites all of the participants, all of the members of the club to build some kind of solution that will tackle the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, that will help the United Nations to maintain these agendas. And this can be in healthcare, this can be in research and community service, and students have like left a mark on each sector. Great. So if you are thinking what are the parks you are going to get after joining GDSC, so the major parks are you can connect. That means meet students interested in developer technologies at your university. All are welcome, including those with diverse backgrounds and different majors. So as I have already told, there is no boundaries, like only the computer science students or the information technology or any branch or domain specific. So you can communicate, connect with each other. You can connect with students with other domains, and they can help each other. That means if you are building a product where there might be need of some electrical instrument or the components. So in that case, an electrical guy can help you building that product, and you can write some code, and you can make some MVPs. You are also going to learn a variety range of technical topics. Uh, we are going to discuss about those things and the activities in details. And this can be both online and offline. And you are going to grow, and you are going to gain some actual skills which will help you in future. That means these skills will help you to land in a job, and you can also solve some other problems using those technologies and those skills. Right? So let me discuss about the agenda of our upcoming year. So you can see that in September to October we had solution cloud campaign. That means the members of our community or the participants have explored Google Cloud and how you can utilize those Google Cloud. And after completing some tasks, they just got some goodies which have not delivered yet, but they will obviously get those goodies. And we are also going to discuss about the upcoming Android campaign, the Android Study Jam. We also have Flutter campaign. We have the solution challenge, which I have discussed, and we are also going to discuss about more in future about the solution challenge, because this is one of the like major thing of GDSC. And if you're thinking that you are joining late and you have missed the cloud campaign, so you don't need to worry. We are again going to conduct the cloud campaign in February to March. That means you can participate in that cloud campaign, and you are going to learn about Google Cloud and other tools, how you can utilize those things, and you can get some goodies after completing the tasks. And we also have web campaign, we also have email campaign, and you can definitely participate in those campaigns, and you are going to learn everything about those technologies. So now I will request DKK sir to speak some words for us.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good evening, my dear students. The Google Developer Students Club, this is the first time we have got the approval from Google, but the credit goes to Niloy Shikdar because actually he applied for this club and got selected as a GDSC. That means Google Developer Student Club's lead, as a lead, right? Among the thousands of participants in our country. So he is the actual leader. Just as a Google developer, they have asked to assign a faculty coordinator. I am like that, but I am very much interested to that these club
Sir, maybe you are not audible actually.
I think DKK sir is facing some audio issues. Sir, you are not audible actually.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are
Hello.
audible now.
The problem is the internet connectivity. Okay. What my suggestion to you, that if you observe the plans for the year of Google Developer Students Club at JGEC, so lots of activities are there, and if you are interested, at least one of the activity you may join, and involving in one such activity, you will learn lots of things. Okay, and here you will get lots of help from your senior teacher, and also you will learn lots of and application end. At the application end, that this club actually the motto that that you just apply real life, apply your concept in your real life, like in the social activities, like what Niloy already told you, that in the market Jalpaiguri nearby, what are the problems are there, using some app, using some web page.
You are not audible. If, like,
Hello, hello,
yes, sir, you are
hello,
audible now.
hello.
I think there is some internet issues from your side.
Yeah. There is some internet issue. So I don't want to say, I don't want to say anything more. I hand over all these things to Niloy Sikdar. Niloy, you just explain clearly and also arrange some interactive session so that they can interact if they have some basic query to clear their doubts. What is the role of this club? And definitely what PPT or presentation you are showing, if it is possible, you just mail them or provide their link so that they can go through when they will get some time to know more details about this club. Okay, Niloy?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
So again, we have another teacher with us. He is the SRC sir. So, sir, I request you to tell something about the Google Developer Student Club. If you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yeah. So first of all, I congratulate the third year students, the organizer, and with them, the most important person, our professor, Dr. Deepak Kole. Okay. So actually, Professor Kole is constantly with these affairs. Whatever good things are coming in the region, he actually takes the load on himself and takes to the college. Lots of things are there, you will gradually understand. I'm addressing to first year students mainly. So third year students, they know what is going on in the college. So I'm telling the first year students, mainly in the area of the, not only in the area of the CSE or IT, other departments also, because now the teaching procedure is not a particular department wise. Huh? So gradually, just like the cricket team, I want a all-rounder player. Similarly, as an engineer, if you know, I only know the mechanical gears and springs. I do not know coding, not to be good. Similarly, a CSE person, computer science person, he must also some idea about the some of the mechanical things. So interdisciplinary attachment, interdisciplinary linking is very essential at this moment. And so keeping in mind, keeping an eye to this one, I will tell you that first year students, the new things are coming up, and to cope up with the modern technology, to go very quickly towards the to keep par, to keep yourself ready par with the modern developments, you have to be update yourself constantly. And the teachers and our students, actually with the help of the Google, they have brought some new things also where you can do something. Now they're telling you some activity. Now my question is that what is the use of this activity? The thing is that in one side, people's they will be benefited, but by practicing this thing, by developing the apps, by developing the other things, you will be actually enrich yourself with the more knowledge, and you will be confident. Yes, for small project, you will be confident, yes, I can do something, I can do something. So gradually and gradually, your inner potentiality, your tremendous potentiality which is within you will be explored, and it will explode and explode. This is the only motive that we want. That is, our students actually, they will be confident, they will gradually, their potentiality will be explored, and they will come and they will go to the zenith of the technology. This much for today. Thank you all. I congratulate again the third year students and Professor Deepak Kole for this nice presentation. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Great. I think we can proceed to our next section, which is like knowing the team. As you all know that one person cannot make some change or do anything. Everyone needs some team, right? And a perfect team is the main ingredient of a successful organization or club. So for that thing, we also have a core team and extended core team. And if we talk about the core team, I am here, the GDSC lead, and we have other team members in our team who are Shagnik Roy for the AI/ML lead. We have Torpon Bhattacharya for native Android lead. We have Sahil Saha for the Flutter and web lead. We have Pulindu for web lead. We have Soham Chaudhary for DSA lead. We have Namrata Das for DSA content management lead. We have Anubhav Sarkar, who is basically handling the content and graphics, and we also have V Nikita, who is the management lead. And not only these persons, there are again some more team members in our team, and we have Padmanabha Banerjee for the AI/ML team. We have Mahmood Ahmed for the native Android team. We have Anirban Devnath, who is also in the native Android team. We again have Syed Jiauddin, who is in the web and graphics team. We have Shibam for the web and Flutter team. Aman for the web team, Niladri Mondol for the web team, Shreya Paul for the management team, and Tunisha Dasgupta content and graphics team, followed by Nisha Jadhav for the content and graphics team, and Devapriya Chandra DSC team, and Soham Sen for the content and graphics team. Great. So I think you all got an idea about our team, and let us proceed to the next section about what are the technologies we are going to explore. And first, we have AI/ML, that means artificial intelligence and machine learning. You all know that this is one of the most trending topic in today's era. That means everyone is talking about artificial intelligence and machine learning stuff. So today we have Shagnik with us. We'll explain more about artificial intelligence and machine learning and how you can make your career and learn things in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I will request Shagnik to turn on your microphone and yeah.
So am I audible?
Yes, Shagnik, you are audible.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Sadni. I'm currently reading in Information Technology Department of your college in my third year, obviously. And I'm not gonna say more about AI and ML because it will be too much high knowledge for you guys. Like you just have begin inside our college, so I'll let that explore by yourself. So basically, AI and ML are used for some like for non-linear logics. Basically, in some sections, like reading some faces or some voices and some other things, we cannot derive those by any straight or brute logics. So basically, for those techniques, we actually use artificial intelligence and more precisely machine learning. So we can say that we actually try to help computer mimic some decisions that human actually take in their day-to-day life. So you can see there are these are actually some techniques, regression, k-means clustering. You can like in our in this session, like not in this session, but in some further sessions, I will be taking some classes over those. Like you can understand things that how this can be done, how computer actually understands things. So yeah, that's actually the whole part of মেশিন লার্নিং। আর আমি কিছু বাংলাতেও বলছি, সেটা হচ্ছে যে শুধুমাত্র মানে মেশিন লার্নিং এ যে আমাদেরকে এখানে আমরা যেমন শুধুমাত্র মেশিন লার্নিং এ শিখবো ওরকম কোনো ব্যাপার নেই। ব্যাপারটা এরকম হচ্ছে যে প্রত্যেকটা ডোমেন থেকেই কিছু কিছু নলেজ নিয়ে আমাদেরকে একটা ভালো কিছু জেনারেট করতে হবে, এটা যেন আমাদের সবার মাথায় থাকে। তো এটা বলে আমি শেষ করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, Shagnik, again. And we have some other things which I will share about more about machine learning. So, if you want to want to know more about machine learning and artificial intelligence, it is a good starter with PPT, and you can take that. And next we have our web domain. That means if you click any link in the maybe this link in which you have joined currently, so this is basically a web app, right? That means you can directly access the content of anything inside a particular domain. That means if you join the Google Classroom, there is a particular link that is meet dot something dot something. That means these are the web apps. You don't need to install those apps, and you can directly access the content, and you can like do some activities inside your browser. So yeah, we have Utpal. Actually, Utpalindu is the web lead for us, and Utpalindu is from a third year IT department, and he's the Google Summer of Code. If you have heard about Google Summer of Code, later we are also going to discuss about that. He's the Google Summer of Code student developer in 2021. So unfortunately, Utpalindu, I think, is having some issues from his end. So I will request Sahil to tell more about the web. So Sahil, if you can unmute yourself.
Hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Sahil, you can. We can hear you, and just give a small introduction about yourself, and we can proceed.
Okay, so as you guys know, I'm Shahil. I'm from second year Computer Science and Engineering, JGEC. So let's start talking about web. As you guys are in first year currently, so you guys must have, some of you already must have started with web, and you guys might be learning HTML, CSS. So there are more things to web. There are two parts actually that you can divide, like front end and the back end. So as you can see in the current slide, there's the web server and there's the browser. So the web server part is called the back end and the browser part is called the front end. If you guys are learning about HTML and CSS, then that's the front end, and the other things like different frameworks like Express.js, Django, that are on the back end side. So can you move to the next slide? These are like various technologies that comes under the front end section. Basically, you guys need to start with HTML and CSS now. I'll not go into much details about it now. I'll just say that all of you should already get started with HTML and CSS and learning JavaScript. That's it. And there are much more to it. And this part is the backend part. This part, in the backend, what happens is suppose you go to a site and there's the authentication. The authentication data is sent to a database. So that's the backend part, all the database management, the communication with the database, that's done in the backend. There are various technologies: PHP, Node.js, Python, Ruby. These are the various technologies that comes under backend. So first you should learn about the front end first, then slowly proceed with the backend, and then integrate both of them. Okay,
Right. So
yeah.
we also have another domain for inside our Google Developer Student Club, and that is basically Flutter. If you have heard about Flutter, this is basically a cross-platform application development framework and UI library. So Sahil is also going to tell us more about Flutter and how we can actually learn Flutter, and we can explore the various opportunities in Flutter.
Okay, so let's get started with Flutter. So Flutter is made by Google and is currently maintained by Google too. So it's basically a UI toolkit that is used to make the front end part of a mobile application and even an web application. So can we move to the next slide? Yeah, so why should we use Flutter? Flutter is open source, that is, it's free, and the code of Flutter, you can see it on their GitHub page, and you can contribute to it, add new features or open issues. And then Flutter is cross-platform. Suppose you want to make an web app, and then that you coded with Flutter, then you want an Android or iOS app out of it. So you can just use the same code base and build an Android APK or iOS file uh, with the same code base. That's what meant by cross-platform, and it even supports now Windows, Linux, and iOS. And Flutter is also very high performance, like other frameworks like React Native. They uses a bridge to connect with the bridge to compile and render the components, but Flutter doesn't use a bridge. It has native widget, so it can render really fast. And Flutter also provides faster development features like hot reload and hot restart, makes it really fast for you to develop. And Flutter, the components, the widgets that Flutter has uses material design, which makes it really cool to see. Yeah. And next slide, please. And the scope of Flutter is really high. Like, Flutter was introduced recently and it has already seen huge growth in its use. Like, there are other frameworks too which are cross-platform, like React Native, but Flutter has already crossed them, and Flutter, it's seen to be one of the most used framework in the recent future. So if you want to learn Flutter, then just go for it without any further thinking. Okay, thank you.
Great. So thank you, Sahil. I think all of you have got a basic understanding about the web technologies and about Flutter. So next we have Torpon with us, who is the native Android lead. And uh, let me just check for Torpon. Unfortunately, today he is not with us. So unfortunately, for some due to some technical issues, I think he's today he's not with us. And let me just go through the whole Android part. That what is actually this Android, and how you can explore Android, and what are the things you should learn as an Android developer. So yeah, as we all know that Android is an operating system. That means you are using if you are using any device, that device should have some kind of operating system. Maybe you are using Windows for the laptop or your desktop, or you are using Linux for the desktop or your laptop. And for the mobile phones, the most popular operating system is none but the Android operating system. And yeah, that has so many features and so many support for from the community itself, that makes it totally highly performant and most liked operating system for the mobile. And if you are thinking that, okay, so there are something which are called Android apps. That means if you have heard about any of the apps, that means any gaming app like PUBG or Ludo, they are basically apps. The full form of apps is application. And if you are wondering that how you can build that kind of similar applications which users can actually use in their Android phone, so you need to learn about Android development. So you need to learn how we can create apps for the Android operating system. This is basically all about Android development. For in order to learn Android development, first of all, you need some programming language, because everything is all about coding, right? You are going to code the app, and you are going to make some kind of interesting app for the end users. So for the if we talk about the programming languages, there are two programming languages for the native app development. And also we are going to tell about what is native and what is like cross platform. There are two type of things for the applications. And in order to make native Android apps, you should learn to any of the two programming languages between Java and Kotlin. So I think most of you have heard about Java. This is like one of the most famous languages, programming languages, and we also have Kotlin. And in early days, Java was used for Android development as official languages, but at Google I/O 2017, a new language was announced named Kotlin, and this language is basically made by IntelliJ, and now it is the official language for the Android app development by Google. And what are the scopes of Android? How you can build your career, or you can explore Android in order to become a better Android developer. So Android 1.0 was launched on September 23, 2008, and serves a wide range of devices. That means you can use the operating system in different devices, a diverse uh, devices. That means if you have any phone like Redmi or Nokia and other stuff, like there are lots of brands, so you can use Android apps throughout all kind of devices which use Android as an operating system. So there are several startups and tech giants have separate verticals for Android development. So if you are a good Android developer, that means you can get a chance to work for any startup or any tech giant as an Android developer, and they are going to hire you if you have the required skills. So this is, and let me tell you, Android development is like one of the highest paying jobs in the market. So if you are a really good Android developer, there are lots of scope in the market, and it is the largest installed base of any operating system. And as of now, Google Play Store features over 3 million apps. As you all know that we have a separate store for our all Android apps. This is the Google Play Store. You can download any apps, and if you are an Android developer, you can upload your own app to the Google Play Store, and other users can download that and use that in their devices from the Google Play Store. So yep, that's it. And coming to the next section, we have another category, which is DSA. The full form of DSA is done with the data structure algorithm, which is like the core concept of computer science. And for the DSA, we have like Soham Chaudhary. Soham Chaudhary is the lead, and we also have Namrata. But I think none of them is available today. So I will request Nikita to take the DSA thing, and she can explain everything about DSA.
Sure. So the main reason why we study computer science, the Nilay Bhaiya has mentioned it from the start that we are here to solve problems, right? We are here to solve real world problems. So to solve problems, we need data structures and algorithms. Now, when we solve problems, we need to translate it to something that the computer understands, right? So the computer does not understand what we usually understand. So for that, we need something called the syntax. And all of this is covered under data structures and algorithms. Now, let us understand why we actually need algorithms and how algorithms are applied in our real life. Bhaiya, can you switch to the next slide? Okay, so what data structures and algorithms do is that they make the problems that we have, they make our solutions work faster, and they make our solutions really efficient. So it becomes really easy for us to apply them in our real lives. So one of the main example of data structure and algorithm is the search filter of e-commerce websites. So whenever we go to Amazon or Flipkart, or maybe whenever you have to search for people on your Instagram, on your Facebook, so all of these use data structures and algorithms, and that is why the results are so fast and so efficient. Now, if you have used Google Maps, you might be familiar with how Google Maps provides us with the shortest possible route, the next longest route, and all of that. So all these are possible using some specific graph algorithms. Now, whenever you are using Facebook, and you might be seeing the number of mutual friends that you have, even that is controlled by using graph data structure. Then when you're using websites, you may see the feature of going to the next web page, or maybe one web page back. So this is controlled using linked list. So this is how these are there are various other data structures, and there are a lot of algorithms which make your life easier, which make using technology easier for you. Now, when it comes to real world, so there are a lot of things that we can focus on, right? So we have something called object oriented programming, which helps us build the bridge between the virtual and the real world. So you might be learning a lot of concepts. Now you have to use some specific concepts in the real life. So the idea of focusing on the important things and ignoring something that is not really important. So that is what object oriented programming is all about.
So we have already covered our the domains. What are the domains under our GDSC, and what are the things you are going to learn? And let me tell you, if you are wondering that you don't know Android, you don't know about Android development, you don't know about artificial intelligence and machine learning. These are some like you have never heard about this. So let me tell you, you don't need to worry about that, because we all are here to guide you. If you want to learn something new, we are here, we are going to guide you, we are going to teach you from the scratch. So yep, you can get an opportunity to learn something new and contribute to the society, and that will eventually increase your skills, and ultimately you can land a job. So yep, I think we have already covered most of the domains, and we also have a Google Cloud, which I have already mentioned before. So again, if you have any questions, you can just drop your question in the chat, and we'll be more than happy to answer your doubts. If you have any questions, anything related to any technologies, anything in general, just drop your doubt in the chat, and uh, we are going to go through all of the doubts, and we are going to clear your doubts. And also a the most important thing, you are not going to provide any charge for that. That means we are not going to ask you for any charge. This is completely free, and yeah, that means you are going to learn something new in completely free and in a healthy competitive environment. So it will help you as well as other students. Great. So now we have a fun thing, which is like the quiz. Uh, I am not sure how many of you have participated in quiz before, but let us see today who is the ultimate king of quizzes. So I will request Nikita to drop the quiz link in the chat, and you are going to join the quiz link. Just click the quiz link. If you are on the laptop or desktop, that will be easier for you. So just click the quiz link, and a new browser window will open, and let us see who will be the winner of today's quiz.
Okay, so before giving the quiz link, there are a few things that I want to say. There will be like 10 questions in this quiz, and you will get 15 seconds to answer each question. Now, the questions are not going to be very technical, they are going to be really simple and basically based on general knowledge. Now, the most important thing, whenever you're joining the quiz, make sure that you're using your full name so that if you win, we can give you your prize or your certificate and whatever we have planned. So I'm dropping the quiz link in the chat.
Yes, till then you can just drop your doubts, and you can also drop your
Yeah,
doubts
and we
in
have
the chat.
opened the Q&A section, so you may ask your questions there so that it does not get lost in the other chats.
Yes, yes, that's it. You can ask your doubts in the Q&A. And yes, we have already got the Slido link. So join that link and let us start the quiz. And make sure that please enter your correct name. Other this will be of no value if you don't enter your correct name and you just enter ABCD, that kind of name. So I request everyone to enter your complete name. Great. So as I can see that we already have 64 members, 66 players have already joined, 68. Great. Uh, Nikita, do you have any like criteria or limit for this Slido window?
Yeah, we actually have a limit of 100 people, so we can only take the first 100 people in the quiz.
Okay. Say so. Join fast. Can you create another Slido link if it is possible?
Let me check. I think we don't have time to create another one right now.
So please hurry up and join as soon as possible. Also, we are going to like answer all of your questions. So don't worry about that. Just drop your questions in the Q&A or in the general tab. And you can also ask the questions after the quiz itself. So don't need to worry about that. Feel free to drop your queries because
I have like 101 people in the quiz, so I think we can begin.
so yes, we can begin now. So let us start today's quiz. Great. So here comes the first question. What was Google originally known as? So we have four options, and let us see what is the correct answer. Okay, 48% have voted for alphabet, but the original answer is backrub. Great. So coming to the another questions, where is the global headquarter of Google located? Also, make sure to click the correct answer and then click send. Otherwise, your response will not get recorded. Mountain View, California got 53%, and it is the correct answer. Great. Just select the correct option and click the send button. Which of the following social media platforms died from inactivity? Okay. Yes, 47% people have voted for the right answer, which is Orkut. And coming to our fourth question, which is in popular gaming lingo, what is meant by OP? Great. So let's see how many of you actually play games and you know the actual meaning of OP. Okay, I can say 66% have voted for overpowered, and it is the correct answer. So I can know that there are lots of people who are into gaming. That's great. And what is the full form of PDF? Let us see. Okay, we got our answer. And here comes the sixth question of today. Which of these is famed to be India's first rock band? Great. 14% have voted for the correct answer. And what was the name of Captain Nemo's submarine in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? And the Nautilus is the correct answer. And 35%, 34% people have voted for the correct answer. And here is the eighth question. By what is uh, Gangadhar Shastri better known to us? Oh, Shaktiman. Let's see what is the correct answer, and it is Shaktiman. And which city is the capital of Switzerland? Let's see how many of you know the correct answer of this question. Only 28% people. So, and here is the last question for today. The title of Adolf Hitler's autobiography, Mein Kampf, is what when translated to English. So I think this is a German word. And okay, my struggle has got 43%, and it is the correct answer. So I will request Nikita to just take the screenshot of the leaderboard, and we are going to see the leaderboard.
Declare the results towards the end.
Great. So okay.
Interrupting a bit, someone is asking that how to join this club.
We are going to discuss now how you can join the club. So yes. And we are also going to take some questions from the chat and Q&A section so that we can answer your doubts. And how can you join GDSC? So let me show you a small video, small clip about our GDSC. Also, we have some social media channels. That means we have one YouTube channel, we have Discord server, we have a page on LinkedIn as well as on Instagram. So we'll definitely drop all the links, and make sure that you will join and follow those links and those pages. And most of the doubt clearing and anything related to any if you are facing any doubts, if you are facing something related to any technology, you can just ask your doubts in the Discord server. There are several various channels, sub channels for each domain. So you can ask your doubts there, and our core team members or anyone who knows the right answer and who can guide you, they will definitely answer your questions. Is there any offline center of this club? Actually, currently we are running online because, as we all know, that our college is not happening offline. So after the reopening of college, we are planning some offline activities. That means you are going to participate in some online hands-on sessions where you will learn about various technologies, maybe in web, maybe in Android, and we are going to tell you how you can build a perfect Android app from scratch. And currently we are also running some online activities. That means we are running some online sessions where we teach the beginners about various technologies which they want to learn, obviously. And we also invite some Google developer experts for our sessions, and we'll try to invite them in order to share the perfect knowledge with all of us. And we also attend we are also planning to host some hackathons, so you can participate in that hackathon, and you can definitely learn a lot. And yeah, let me first share my screen and show you a small clip from our YouTube channel. And I will definitely drop the YouTube channel link in the chat, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let me share my screen. Is my screen visible? Can someone just confirm if my screen is visible or not? Okay, okay.
Not visible.
Okay, okay. Give me a second. Great. Is it visible now?
Let me tell you about this amazing offer from Udemy.
Is it visible
Right
now?
now, they're having one of the
Yes, it's visible.
Great. So, yep, let us see our the introduction video, and here we go. So here's the YouTube channel of us, and I am dropping the channel link in the chat. So make sure that you are subscribed to our channel, and also we have a Discord server, and I am dropping the Discord server link. Until then,
Give the links of all our
Okay.
socials.
okay, great. So yes, make sure that you join our Discord server and you follow our LinkedIn page. Also follow our Instagram page, and we are also planning something for all of you. And we are also going to announce that we have our web page, and make sure that let me just show you how you can actually join the our club. So you have that link, right, the web page which Nikita has recently shared, and just click the link and you will be redirected to a web page, and you can see your college name here, like Jalpaiguri Government Engineering College, and you will see a button called join, that that kind of button, and just click that join button and fill some information. Maybe they will ask some information about your email, about your name, and about your interests. So make sure that you fill all of the details and click the join button, and you will receive the updates about our activities, and you can definitely participate in the activities. And now let me tell a bit about our next program, which we are going to start after a few days. Uh, we are going to start something called Android Study Jam. That means you are going to learn about Android development, which I have already like gone through the whole process. You are going to learn how you can build a production level app from scratch using Kotlin. I have mentioned that there are two languages, Java and Kotlin. So we'll use the Kotlin as this is the official language for the Android app development according to Google right now. So we are going to learn Android development using Kotlin. Uh, so what we are going to do, we are going to start the event from 29th November, and we'll continue till 20th December. Yes, 20th December, I think. And till that, like 1 month duration, we are going to provide you some resources about Android development, as well as we are also going to take some hands-on sessions. That means we'll show everything about the. We are going to live code in front all of you. You can see how you can write actual code in your IDs. That means Android Studio. Also make sure that you have installed Android Studio. Just search on YouTube how to install Android Studio in your operating system. That means in Windows or Linux, and you can proceed ahead with us. And we are going to take some hands-on sessions about Android development. And after 20th December, there will be a period when we are going to submit some kind of app. That means uh, Google. Let me tell you, everything is handled by Google. So you, you will obviously get some certificates and other things from the Google itself, which you can showcase uh, in your CV that I have completed Android Study Jam and these things, and I have made this app. This is the most important thing, that after attending any event, after learning anything, just make sure that you have implemented it with some real thing. That means you are building. If you are attending any web-based event, web development event, make sure that after attending that event, you will be able to create web apps and websites by yourself. Not only that I have attended that event and that's enough. No, don't do this kind of things. So I will request everyone to attend that event. We'll share some more resources about Android Study Jam. What are the resources you are going to learn and other stuff, the whole timeline. But let me tell you, after the 20th December, Google has told us that there will be something called a healthy competition. That means they will provide some problem statements. Uh, Maybe they will tell us that, okay, so okay, these are not like the exact problem statement. I am just giving an example. So maybe you have to make some kind of app that will keep track of your expenses, and that means you are investing lots of money. You are spending lots of money in your daily life, but you are not actually taking track of all of your expenses. So what you can do, you can just create a simple Android app that will keep track of your expenses. You can enter the amount which you are which you are spending, and after the day you can see the whole expenses you have just made throughout the day, and you can obviously get the data about whole month and whole year. So this is like an idea for Android app. You can build that, and Google will provide us some problems, the problems which society is actually facing, and we have to submit Android app for solving that particular problem. So the best app from each GDSCs will going to compete between each others, and after they will review the whole thing. That means they are going to check whether the code is clean or not, and the app is working perfectly fine or not. These are the some criteria which by which they will evaluate our submissions, and after the evaluation they will showcase the best apps. That means you will get a chance to get showcased in Google's official pages and social handles. So we are going to share more about Android Study Jam, and yeah, that's it for the Android Study Jam. And now let us go through some questions. uh, I does not have any laptop or computer. The only thing I have, I will request everyone to just drop your questions in the Q&A section, so that this will not get messed with the general chat. So yeah, if you have any questions, just drop immediately in the Q&A section. I does not Okay, I don't have laptop or computer. The only thing I have smartphone is I can do that things by smartphone. Yeah, you can use your smartphone for the coding purpose. I think there is some kind of app. If you are a Python, if you want to learn Python, there is a app called PyDroid. I think you can search it in the Google, and you can install it from the Play Store, and you can write and run your Python code in your smartphone. So not having a computer or laptop, you can't give excuse for that. Yeah, there will be some there will be some tasks which need some high uh, RAM and other stuff. Like if you want to run any machine learning model, it will not be possible to run machine learning model in your smartphone. So but you can definitely start uh, the simple programming with your smartphone itself, right? uh, uh, I don't have any idea of coding for developing a new website. From where I should start? I will suggest that first learn any basic programming languages. Language that means you can start with C++, Java, or Python, whatever you want, and just learn the basic syntax and the data structure of any particular language, and then can proceed to other domains. Like you can explore the machine learning, you can explore the web development, and you can choose whatever the base suits you. So that thing. And I can see that Shalini has already answered a lot of questions. And
Answering all the questions.
okay, so just say big thanks to Shalini in the chat. Wait, so let me just see the general. Yes. So I think all of your doubts have been cleared, and you can definitely ask your doubts anytime. And this is not like we are seniors, we are going to tell something rude to you. These are there will be no such things in our club. So don't worry about that. If you have any doubts, if you are facing anything, any doubts in your career or in your, related to any technologies, we'll be more than happy to help you and guide you. And yep, so let us see the leaderboard now, the leaderboard of the quiz. So Nikita, can you just share the leaderboard?
Share my screen.
Okay, let's see the leaderboard now. Okay, great. So I can see that we got our positions, and Oyundi Pal is holding the first position, and we have Shomonarayan Srivastava for the second positions, and we have MD Jisan Ahmed in the fourth position. We have Spandan Bhattacharya. In the fifth position, we have Anupam Sinha, and in the sixth position, we have Baban Roy Sarkar and Shumit Kormakar for the seventh position. Orkomitra Ghosh in the eighth position, Sattam Jai ninth position, and Aman Kumar God for the 10th position. And we are also going to provide some certificates for the top 10, and that will be officially provided by the Golden Bus Student Club. And so thank you again for joining the quiz and participating in the quiz. Don't worry, we are going to host some other events in future. Like we have planned to host some Scribble nights. That means we are going to participate some interactive games like Scribble or Valorant, this kind of things. Because you know that coding is not the only purpose of life. You need some entertainment, you need some enjoyment. We can also have some movie nights where we can watch any particular movie together in the Discord server or anything. We'll definitely choose that platform. So don't worry about that. We have so many things for all of you. And yeah, just feel free to drop your query in our inbox or in the Discord server. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed. And I'll request Shagnik, Nikita, Anubhav, if you have anything to tell that I have missed.
Yeah, so basically from all these questions, what I have seen that most of you guys actually asking that how to start coding actually, and from where we can get some resources on those. So I think that for that we can make a separate meet maybe on the next week and explain all this. Okay.
Great, because I think most of the first years are actually confused between the whole lot of domains. That means they are
Yeah,
thinking
you
that
guys do not have to hurry about anything. That like you just have started, so no problem actually.
yeah, and one more thing, you can't like learn everything. So just make sure that you are like master of any particular trade, but jack of all trades. That means I don't know machine learning and artificial intelligence in depth in general. So you do not worry if you are thinking that अरे मुझे तो web development नहीं आता, मुझे तो artificial intelligence नहीं आता, but you are good in Flutter, you are good in data structure algorithm. So that will be totally fine.
Basically, what we can say is that as you are in your first year, you can just explore some steps, and after that you can get into a specific domain, and you can like grind on that.
Just explore everything. And if you are thinking that yeah, I am liking AIML and I want to proceed with AIML, so you can definitely learn in depth about AIML in your upcoming years, because currently you are only in first years. There are 3 more years in your college life, so remaining in your college life, that means you have a lots of time.
Basically,
And
you guys can enjoy on your first year. You do not have to worry about anything.
great, so I think that's it from all our side. Nikita, do you want to tell something?
No, I have nothing else to add.
Great. So yeah, let us wrap up today and hope you all will participate in the upcoming events. And I wish all of you for your upcoming journey. And let us see how you how we'll be able to deliver some actual like technical skills to all of you, and you can definitely learn with us. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye.